we take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. The youth center cuts into the ocean. It's going to be, this is either an ominous, my money is on call.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fun. I like the green side.
There is no legal. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12...
I should have seen it. Everard probably has eyes on us. But, however, we'll need access to the court before we do anything.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm.
This is the Insulindian lily, called Mabel's Lucille's tears during the revolution.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
The revolution reads, so it's about girls and boys more than sight. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Wait.
Purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul. I prefer the old name, Insulindian lily. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck. It used to be, you know what. But enough!
Mabel's don't blossom again.
Maybe on some remote parts.
Does Kuno here? Kuno.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eye. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind.
They do have to say.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of ornaments and enamel boots. His skin, the material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. delicate, and these are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate. Under the heel. Fair weather model T5 piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes.
Nice. That makes sense.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre. The Mazda.
Fucking talking about underpants.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. For a full set,
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 rial.
not too much, yes.
The lieutenant nods, wiping his finger on.
Looks like he worked for a private contractor, like Evrard told us. Well,
A small bell-like sound fills the air.
it's anything but.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates with like whirls of floorboards. The design looks as if trees were made of porcelain. This is what the cross-section is. The smooth, glossy surface. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in Makining when we're done.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostrils.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Rachel!
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boat? How many clothes do you need? There's no way you're getting them off.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers.
Processing will take care of that. With the situation in the morgue, it will...
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged poly. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt. Big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for time cargo under 6-rotor airship.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorry for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. Like, right now, everything seems to fit their confession. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use. That ladder can't carry a grown man.
Could be. The shape of
I was afraid it would be.
the cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across. This corpse is marked by stars. Alcohol and heartbreak.
Of no nation that I know, I agree.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist, and he takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and
Etrugat Sunshine.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left.
It contains insight to the victim's person. This was a man with physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was sure. Just don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by. His eyes are milky white. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready.
I'm gone. Into the wild pale yonder. In the past,
way out in the west. I'm a joke. Look at me. There is nothing funny about Joe, a killer. I'm up. Go ahead, Hopper. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more? Here you go, you loony. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. No, you're not a Harry either. You're a motherfucker. That's who you... Because you have... Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Waller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini. Do I...
A child born with...
No, not quite. Sure I do. Come back later, Coppo.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tended. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green.
I see it. His neck too.
The monster comes back into focus.
So, what do you think? Agreed.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced.
Everything here seems to grow up.
The pool of blood and feces has eaten into the front.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digest.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe. They do.
Stop talking in riddles.
He means he fucked him up good.
But there is no breath to catch.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremity.
Of course. You have questions, don't you? What do you mean? Ask me more questions. Fuck no. No, you don't. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry. That's right. Stupid, boring Harry. Because you have. Come back later, cop.
The steel reinforced belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters high. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship's trunk material. Someone else? You mean like the police? Sadly, yes. The whole RCL is out there right now. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing... I was really hoping we wouldn't.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These...
Okay, they do have the tools in the map. And since it looks like they put him there...
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
We are not getting him down.
How do you plan to get him down then?
Climb up there and saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way. With less falling...
Yeah,
How?
With the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to relieve the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking.
no miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
I blow his head off.
Take it.
Yeah, take...
Silence. With his... and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A1990, He then steps back and assumes the phallus position. Take.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes.
God damn it.
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
No, we are lucky as it is. With any more mistakes,
Kuno's sorry.
The lieutenant doesn't say.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down with all the assistance. Okay, they do have the tools. Okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way. To ask the suspect for help with the victim, clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
Hooray for us.
The man before you is naked.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno...
Make way for the master poet. I don't want to talk about that. Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. I did it, man.
It's true. We would have caught her alive, but a kind artist.
Thank God I don't know. A friend? An acquaintance. A youngish woman. Gruff, but
What color hair?
blue and violet. Died.
Then she may have died it again.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it?
It won't come to that. We won't.
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her. That...
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. It's snitching, man. I heard the rumors.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind, the way it worked, the trouble it was giving her. Fuck!
He's right. There are other options. The race method. Push Tommy and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect him to be ours.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man. I thought you were here.
The keys to a motor lorry.
Her lorry's still here, down past the Statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these.
When did she leave?
Last Friday. She left them to me because she...
The other drivers would have to tow it or break it.
If they break in,
No, I don't know. Nah, I need to think my own.
this green found A to Z.
This is the one our man pointed to.
The glass on the side windows. The door is locked. There's no picket. You push the key into the smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with. You wedge yourself, but what sandpaper adds extra grip. The movie stars are still smart. Looks like the frequency died.
Strange. There are so many radio stations set here. There'll be over 100 at least. For contacting an entire fleet of law enforcement, looks like we are dealing with an
A 20-kilometer radius at least.
doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable with a good key.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded news. It's an issue of... It looks like...
The Ulan frequency system.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it... These are one of them, particularly. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy. The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. Probably the actress is Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger. This is Tijan, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography. She wasted away in a drug den called The Actresses and the Rare Actor. All metallic drawer. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. You close the rusty old...
Great. I think we got everything. All right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extent. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter.
This means it's well...
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but as elegant as they are, I don't...
Don't be fooled. Desire always...
Yes, well...
Unimportant.
We didn't. My suggestion...
In short, this...
We should return to the... There are more than enough. The fact that... All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on another. Debrief over. After you. Yes?
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see. Sadly, what I can do for you is answer some questions. Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? It doesn't really matter, and I do apologise for the surveillance.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire...
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it.
The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours. Exactly. But what?
Okay. I thank you for sharing that. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands. Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale...
Since you are sharing one, this is also the RCX work.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be. I have an indirect role to play. They were dispatched.
Every worker...
A member of the... Absolutely not.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell. They wear ceramic...
So, what happened?
The story is, he was taken out behind the whirling in... Nothing. It's a smokescreen.
What is the nature of these so-called investigations?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants. Surely you're joking. If you don't...
They would have to project.
The Debarder have over 2,000 men.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive?
The Serai's giant.
These men, as I said, a bloodbath. Many bleaks. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and not much. Their public resume is relative. They boast a long list of clients.
Meaning they're used to operating in wildlands.
Yes. All the good I wouldn't go as far as to use that Yes.
Feels like there's a good
Sadly, no. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could...
The International Collaboration Police, ICP.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RC and the ICP now?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I have. And they will. However, these all...
She's being truthful. She's pressing them as hard as she can.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers. The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe. That the man was killed because he assaulted a local...
This does not come as news to us, but still.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. If you mean did I see him alive? Lely, his service name, nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his... One is a man, Corty, they call him, a nickname as well. The other a woman, Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture them.
I can't remember.
The lieutenant was testing.
That's all right. Anything else?
He was 40.
What else? Nationality?
He was, in a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to... They've gone to ground, as it were. They don't have the...
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
Somehow, I doubt that lecturing them on the legitimate use of force will persuade them to stand down. You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
One is obviously the scout leader at the harbour gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. The other has a vantage point in the building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were kept.
That may be so.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe,
Of course it...
your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
would afford a good vantage point.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the... I hope I can answer it better. Until the executions start.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I could...
She reaches for the photo. For about half a minute.
It was taken with a trigger not long ago. This is the man's upper body.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorians, and the sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This...
Where is he now?
The times have changed. Quite a few.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, Revachol.
The old world passing by.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. His platoon members?
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to...
Do what you have to do, Detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security.
We will be careful.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez. The air said it's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of conscience. It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances, incrementally. Yawn, you get speaking of. When are you going to get on that? History's greatest catastrophes have been... That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of its tisk-tisk. Just because you may never live to see the king. What rationality? What sang-froid? What benevolence? What a fucking joke. The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, partly because humanity will need to discard. It's also post-industrial. Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about That's right. Remember.
Hello again, officers. Have you come?
Can't you tell? I haven't really started it yet.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti? We rarely see pigs round here, though.
She wants it to be something true and total.
This place is severely I thought I'd mix it up. Yeah? Thanks.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Can't you? I haven't really started.
Yeah?
Let's be realistic. What I...
You heard your partner, Piggy. I'm unstoppable.
I ain't no...
Actually, there is a shot.
We weren't put on this... Ooh.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Yes. It doesn't have to do anything. Shoot, Piggy.
Looking for something?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots.
Been admiring the stompers? Huh?
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of threads with no immediately discernible pattern.
It's Revachol. Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny for when the invasion comes. The
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
Aces. Good to know the law's got our back. Meaning,
You can...
it sure is. Custom made for when the invasion.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
Hey man, you know, there are all sorts of invasions. I thought.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Don't think so.
Suddenly, this feels like a really bad idea.
Actually, I think we should maybe even get going now.
Hell no. I'm just an honest skeptic.
It just has to be said, that was not a convincing lie.
Fucking wrong. How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now, somewhere above, in the buildings. The other man, don't push this, he's thinking. This is not the time. The man's breathing steadies.
Hold on one minute, man. Okay.
The unpromising raised pupil.
I think this race,
That will be the...
there always is.
Raised.
I think
That will be the...
That is
These cops are just jealous.
ras.
Welcome to Revachol. He must think redheads are...
I am
The drawings are precise.
the size of...
Your earlobe.
Yes. Your silence betrays your...
The payphone hangs mutely on the wall. You're back before the cargo container. It's no report. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside. You attempt to turn back to your left.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother. Oh, we're on a strike.
so. No one is working.
Not it, but Titus and his boys got into some... Like what, mister? Oh,
Told you.
Mr. DePlow, what can Everett Clare do for you today?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally.
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
I can certainly see how having it... But of course, all joking aside, Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you. What? Harry, how could you say that?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
You've heard me, Harry. I trust you.
Thank you for your understanding.
You too,
We'll take it. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Ah, yes. Your side investigation.
Actually, Rivershaw doesn't have a name. Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that, though.
Yes, yes. What's that, Harry? You'll get...
Stuck in the windows are clear. The driver has a large metal pendant hangs from the roof. It is a seal of royal. The back end of the cabin, a book with
racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual. Likely, yes.
Loma, you called me at an hour.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
I've got nothing to say to you. What?
You see a heavy... It could be connected to the door does not. The man ponders his cook.
Can I help you?
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can... Yeah, we still have those boomboxes on the shelf.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Wowshi.
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now. At discount.
Remember, he doesn't like music. He likes sounds. The Dorgunner Megamix is his type of tape. Certainly, it'd give you a discount. If careful, you could only do this once.
Sounds like a rip-off, but okay. I can make it 10. And here you are.
An intricate web of the pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it. For you to discover. Someone closer to Fatima, someone who knows about history could tell you. Gone. The portal reel is you push, command set.
This isn't Revachon.
The harbor. That's the son of a Elysium train.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
Gonna run a room for you. A real nice.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your portal reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. It sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Still,
there's more going on here than we know.
Corti could be short for Kortenar, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. A village on the Samaran Isle in South Safran. Brad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service. I think we've got a few more questions for class, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
The face of King Freecell smiles at you. For some comrade, but like only 4 issues in, so please, if you value our radical Mazov...
What do you expect?
You flip back to the front of the magazine. It takes a moment. Why? It evokes, as you leave the tip-top tourney is an inter-Isolari license. You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me. So tell me, are you here to make things right again? Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend was visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
Trust me. That's nice, but...
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette, and downstairs a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone, boy. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
Something flutters in the court.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, all right?
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Different, of course. Something so mysterious about the way he talks. Very.
He's barely holding it together.
Come on, detective.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
You shouldn't be seen here in an intimate setting. For some reason you feel this man's your superior. Superior, but he's not in the command chain. His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildron, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of High Stability, an assignment from Sur-Laki. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
I got it from the head of the Samarang delegation on my trip to London. It's made from a special charcoal-colored bamboo. It's an emblem of the formal normalization of our diplomatic relations. That's really all I can tell you about it.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
I'm sorry to say I did.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Because I did it?
He's clearly not a man accustomed to being spoken to in that manner.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows were dead, one by one. That's when I understood.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done.
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their performance. I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human. as far as I could tell. I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear the voices. They were threatening to kill them. All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly. Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing. It was eventually the shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything. You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I'm afraid I don't have any cigarettes to offer.
About what time was all this happening?
All I can say is that it was late. No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need.
Of course, anything I can do to assist Nancy. The coalition is only looking out for the price they might pay. The economy impacts the entire international community, which, well, I'm renovating. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community has when we arrived here. Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the mall intern is joking or not.
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution. Your employer, technically speaking. It is the most important. It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Precisely. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits a sound monetary but oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call it the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make...
But of course. Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world of...
Me?
You've managed to catch the Lieutenant off guard, but only for a moment.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM.
A very moralist answer.
The Lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
The Occident is part of the normal. Martinez? No. Martinez is... Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an but they are working towards it. You're all doing very well, relatively speaking. Your full autonomy. Now, enough of this delightful political interview. What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a urbanized country that measures very high on human development and freedom and rights. Most even, it's known as the executive heart of EP4. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many allies whose progress it supports and cherishes. Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of the PRS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. As founding members, they are both very EPRS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur-la-Clé takes care of the business side. Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. About what? Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Yet whatever you wish, officer. Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kenya, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters. Kedra is a candidate member of EP4. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue. That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since. It's wild. Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Elysium in Indonesia? Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Sorry. Who? But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Officer, you have to understand. He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes. He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. I'm just enjoying the view.
A dead body we still need to get down, by the way.
Listen.
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
No, listen. The Insulindian Bay. This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. But the million real view stays. My friend comes and goes. I'm all ears, officer. A moment. Officer, do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave. It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militia. And
that's not the right reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the...
This is precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sure, officer. What's the number? And got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful. No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. And it's 57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
promising race pupil returns. So it was. I am promising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. They see that they stay here the whole time.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead.
So, you guys are like cops or something? Cool, I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it. Don't worry. Physical stuff like this is really easy for Measurehead. It's late outside, isn't it? You guys must really like doing what you do to be out so late.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. Farewell, Hansel Reach.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up!
By the way, Kit is a racial slur.
Watch out, Kuno!
Kuno's dad doesn't give a...
Except Kit's.
Trying to crawl out of Kuno's...
Yeah? The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck bag down? Kuno...
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pine.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the lab. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing menu.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle an honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able. You are.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega. Okay, so you can...
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, EP4 to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But with the field...
Unfortunately, no. They are better than nothing. Tell you what, That's right.
Yeah, we got this. We're smart. The dead man stares above those, and 11 field info 4 needs filling out first.
That's you.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings. Just lies there. The
KK57-0803.0815.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
And what would that make the alphanumeric? I do. KK57-05. Next. We've heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing. What's next? Date of birth? NA. Roughly 50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side. He nods.
Mondial.
Fair to olive skin from the Isola of Mundi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish. The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
We're still going with March 4th, 51. What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
None. At least not after the initial examination. Then again, the right lividity is easy to produce if you know what you're doing.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-Delorian burial rites. Somewhere in General North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Road, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette ball-like against the window. And so, all across General, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the postmortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. But
clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodin, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodin, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you...
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100. that, one triple O. The tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a triggered mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person. After, the stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to your hand, like there's brilliant time in there. He's combed his hair back with oil.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark. Still worried. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You've got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters. The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there, steadily, like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose. You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. A really, really bad smell is coming from there now.
Yeah, fuck him! Fuck that faggot!
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy. His head, yes.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls.
Here. The rope rises to a point. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Chest is intact. Normal contour.
No! It's gonna happen, see!
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
Last item, hands.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name? I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. I did, Kobo. I did. Reminded me of when I was just a small boy. Before this happened, we should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling. Whoa. That's all for the external. Central nervous system. I haven't. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
I think that may well be the moral of every story. Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, you hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Respiratory system. Oral cavity shows no lesions.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the dark. It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Your throat pumps inside. You see darkness.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary. NA. Same for toxicology and serology. And unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there?
Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia and odd tidbits?
Like a toxicology screening? At this stage,
brimming with cocaine.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Gastrointestinal.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. What's next on the list? Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Oh, so we inflicted them? Okay, so there's an incision in the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't measure it. Better not to muddy the waters. Injuries. Head, chest and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. And your opinion, officer? Fatal injury by seagulls? Those are me, yes. But not that me. Yes, it's... That's right. What's next? So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes.
Right. Next, a dark red abraded ligature mark encircling. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Now, you see, that worries me. You will...
Please get yourself together.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Fulham for processing.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Oh yes, Kobo mi Lobo. In the gift horse's mouth. Just a small gulp away. Might come back later, Kobo.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
Damn it. This is turning into... Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone to sleep. The man is the lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. You run your hands over the victim's cold body. His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite long.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast. It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
Or remember the buttons on the intercom over there, on the side of the building next to the Whirling? One was for Revachol Ice City. Perhaps it's a clue.
Hurry. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta. Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Can I help you? Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Britain.
Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here. Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no.
Wow. Turned the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the fridge clerk.
Yes.
Correct it.
I don't care. You're not putting a dead body. This is a culinary...
It would only be for...
Lieutenant!
Well...
Let's go talk to the fleet clerk. Yes? Yes?
Does Kuno care? For the fuck him. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing. Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment? Kuno's clock's not doing shit. Kuno's got a fuckload of time.
There's nothing on his wrist.
Don't believe him, Kuno. He just wants to use your fridge.
Kuno's got everything Kuno needs.
You can't buy Kuno, pig. Kuno's already got everything.
By killing in his territory, someone has openly challenged Kuno. A dark flame smolders in Kuno's eyes as he...
Alright, Kuno hears ya. See that shit house over there?
A cold comes over you as you glance behind him at the crumbling colossus there, casting a shadow on you.
You gotta get in that shit. In there, deep. Check the fucking basement, pig. Don't you know anything? Oh, there's a giant fridge down there. Fucking will fit, no problem. It looks like a white bear or some shit. Try not to piss yourself when you see it.
A white bear? A polar bear?
Through the bookstore, you gotta beg the book bitch. Used to be you could get in there through the doorbell, jam that shit. Book bitch changed that. Kuno doesn't beg, so Kuno doesn't go there anymore. Yeah, book bitch, beggar. You stupid or something?
He means the bookstore. We have to ask. Plaisance is the mother of the little...
Impressive note-keeping, Lieutenant.
See, the clerk gets it. You didn't hear it from Kuno, pig.
Kuno owns you now, pig. You're Kuno's property.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
With a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Silence. You hear the same waiting room. You ring the doorbell. But what an ominous name for an Elysium. Doesn't bode well for anyone here. Silence. answers the doorbell.
Does Kuno care? Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The don't know. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie Uppercut descent.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno, the fuck does this have to do with the Kuno?
You were expecting relaying this information to him to be more rewarding, right? Or, Al seems kind of boring now, going back to... What was this about? Some yard?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trousers.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent.
Pig, these are foul modulars, liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Mate, believe it, you...
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban war. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pens. They would also make you into an idiot.
Alright, Piggo.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being
The fuck? A mug in the trash. Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno...
You see, a heavy... It could be connected. The door doesn't. The old cobalt. It leads to a side...
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Worn and beaten.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft... The same small, heavy door. No lock, and it's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the... Sounds like it's heavy too. Must be something valuable inside to go through the trouble of protecting it. The door is very sturdy indeed.
I don't know. It is not the first group. I don't know. The further we get,
a dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from
the vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
You give it another, more ferocious kick.
I don't see how this is through the kitchen door, perhaps.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs. Pill bottle, Necro. This is used to treat opioid. The lieutenant, you could say he's on the lookout. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves.
Do I have a shaker in my hand?
It's not a shaker. It's nothing.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie? Am I smiling?
Because he's not a bartender.
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand.
Well, you're not getting it! Oh.
This is a thoughtful exchange. But can we move on, please?
Got the 20 real.
The breath catches in his chest. The light in his eyes snuffs out.
Do you have money tonight? Too bad.
Here comes Elaine, sire.
But you know what? You're in luck. because you don't have to ever pay me again. Perfectly serious. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to give me any money at all. If you want a room, yes, you'll need to pay me, but you don't have to just give me money. Giving me money for... No, you can choose to give me 20 real for a room, or you can choose not to. I don't care what you decide. You want a free place to sleep? Fine. You've already unlocked your new room. The trash container outside is ready and waiting.
The lieutenant is painfully... This was your responsibility. I cannot help you now. A new dimension of which it is not clear. All that is known is...
I don't care what you do. Sleep in the trash and pay for a room. I don't care.
He looks you in the...
I don't make the rules. Pay 20 real or sleep in the trash container. It's not... Now, is there anything you wanted?
Yes?
No response. He's having trouble processing it. Believing. A moment passes.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting...
Trash containers. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The smell of rotten food rises up at you as you climb inside the trash container. The lieutenant averts his eye. His gaze is focused on something nebulous. He nods.
Me too.
He is at the morning will never come. With effort.
Good night, detective.
Darkness engulfs you. The stink of rot nearly knocks you out. For a minute, you can smell cigarette smoke wafting in from outside. This is where you belong. Disgraced cop sleeps in the truck. Trash container stack. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit has been... Listen, Kuno could hook you up.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trousers.
Look.
The lieutenant
Pig, believe...
These could coach you. They will also make you.
Alright, Pig. Don't do business. As you can see...
There's more to his distrust.
Dunno. Kit that gardener used to work there.
Kit is a pejorative.
The fuck does this...
You were expecting relaying this before. Seems kind of boring now.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah.
I can't eat.
Shit. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in.
Stop touch.
Yeah. Get your bake. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. 'Cause 'Kuno... 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 'Cause '
Can I help you? Go for 20 real.
The breath catches in his chest.
Do you have money tonight? Then you really don't.
Here comes a layup, sire.
But you know what? You're in luck, because you don't have to give it. Not at all, officer. It's true. You don't have to pay me anything. You don't have to give me any money at all. If you want a room, yes, you'll need to pay me, but you don't have to. No, you can choose to give me 20 real for a room. You want a free place to sleep? Fine. You've already unlocked your new room. The trash can...
The lieutenant, this was yours, a new dike. It is not clear. All that is known is sleep in the trash, and he looks you in the eye.
I don't make the rules. Pay 20 real or... Now, is there anything you wanted?
Trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The smell of rotten food rises up at you as you climb inside the trash container. The lieutenant, his gaze is focused on something nebulous. You crawl out of the trash container. The lid clanks shut. The fresh air rushes into your lungs, but does not clear them. The lieutenant greets you with a small nod, as if you just... The container remains as inviting.
Yes?
Can I help you? Go for 20 real? Then why are you wasting...
Yes?
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Anything else you're thinking of selling? I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Oh, a photic path?
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps. Someone else can...
This is a pawn shop, and it fits the lieutenant shifts for...
Sure, man.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting. This panel
Raise pupil. There is nothing funky. Tips the F. It would be cruel. Though a receding genetic pool has the overproduction, as proven by the other.
Wait, didn't Manon desert pig?
No.
Jean, baby.
I know, babe. The indigenous people, the land.
Nature was not capable.
I cannot possibly imagine what else.
I think this...
That would be the
whole...
Race is reality.
You pick up on something artificial.
Now leave.
Yes, it was probably... You see rows of toys sold.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Can I help you? Got the 20. Good. You got the room for the night, but...
The man is decomposing. The body is reluctant to...
Wow! Kuno's little sneak peek's back.
Yeah, fuck it to pieces.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer song. It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot. But you're able to get the boot to move. Just relax. This is easy. This is happening. This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off.
Look, he's skinning the fucker up good. Pulko style.
Hell, keep at it, pig.
The legs look like they've been clawed at by wild animals. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until... Yes, these absolutely need... Didn't the word have a kitchen? A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it belongs in the new, the third decade. Things were good. It was forever show. If it doesn't rhyme, out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air, what didn't we, somewhere in a Revachol West, there is a vast ocean of time between. Everyone loved it. Make you have some understanding of the... It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want. Still not happening. It won't come off that easy. The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. The bed is still covered.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of your not cooperating. Brother man. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys,
There's no dignity here. Oh, you're just stuck here. In the half-world. Could try looking at... Sure you do.
At least they're interesting. People are beautiful. Statuesque. Parody.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness?
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it?
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man.
She doesn't care.
Where did they get this recording exactly? Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in an entire neocortex. It's not entirely.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Go-Holly style? He liked the way it sounded when he said it. He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour or... no.
She's quite observant about the human character. Trained to observe, even.
People who go to university know how to use words like internalize.
There's more to this. She has an index in her head of pathologies and how to exploit them. I can almost see it.
Running joke. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Go-Holly massacre, and the third. Afraid of what? Had I the physical robustness and... no.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask. She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Sure. Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely. I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Where in the GRIH is the lieutenant? Possibly speeding from one terminal to another in glorious solitude. Where?
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you were a police officer. Wow. There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I can't say. Probably not. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
Oh, that? Yeah.
Were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. I don't know about that. A slow, sad song started playing. That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone. Don't be. I was going out later, and then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. A window was smashed. There was. I think you screamed that you did. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. No problem, sir. Sure. Do whatever you need to do.
Can I help you? Go for 20 real. Good. You got the room for the night, but...
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. I am. So admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer? Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me? You did? And how did you like him? I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. To his opportunities an accident. Or is it just money? I don't know. He has keys. And he likes the view. What about me, gendarme? Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking nothing, that I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types. Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes, just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. Sure. Anything else on your mind?
It's the sports.
Oh yes, let's see. Sure. Anything else on your mind? Bye-bye, gendarme.
I've got nothing to say to you.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? And that fucking fucker.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
No shit, it was bad. Fuck did she say that? It's all fucking doodle fine. This is what people are supposed to talk like?
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? Oh, good goddamn psycho.
Seems like they wanted me.
Please try to control yourself.
This is just perfect.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just...
I asked for your opinion. Not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
But she didn't.
Fantastic.
Yeah, guys.
Why?
Maybe.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Yeah. Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. Him?
Yes. We heard all about it. And the...
I already told you. You fucking him.
There's less gusto in his voice. The man is slowing down. Who could?
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back and forth between...
You know what? Next to that lion.
Yeah.
On the floor, air drips out of the can.
What is this quiet funeral shit? Why we need it.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over.
The window might be closing. The more beers that get in there, the less cooperative they will be. Classy, those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. That's right. Titus is ready to break. Pussy boy. What the hell? Whatever. Just do the fiddle thing, sire. It'll be artistic. And if you've already done it, do it again.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, that is a lie. You should...
That's enough for this shadow.
These working class folks don't know how to talk about feelings. You shouldn't have opened up to them. Or...
Esteemed officer, and welcome to a fridge. No, I don't know anything about a fridge.
For whatever reason, she's lying to you about the fridge. Seems like you have to find your own way to the cellar.
God,
this economy is a mistake.
She can?
Come on now. It's obvious
she's looking...
Oh no, there. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. Yes, my husband is a successful... most of the bill he made the...
Super silent. Almost inaudibly.
She's been too big, I assure...
And hell freezes over.
Yes.
A glimmer of sadness glints through the...
We're quite... I'm sorry. I'm sure you...
The woman looks aloof.
Goodness, you were already... Everything is on the shelves. Everything is on...
She smiles. You see...
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Now, please...
She speaks almost oddly enough. The more she tries to draw... You see some kind... This is a tradition. Inhabit, aside from poking at it, just at...
Sir, don't touch the parasol.
She looks away, mumbled.
Everybody suddenly needs something from there. Leave the curtains be... What? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You do? No!
Talking is always good. There is something stick. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you. You see a dimly lit room.
I warned you!
A heavy door with a missing handle stands, wholly in echo. No one is there. A hollowed-out, dark echo. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know...
Are you alright?
What is going on there? I warn you!
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered. A small mountain of... And there's books in a board deck. There's a book. That price is steep. But then it's the...
Wonderful.
Who are you going to play board games with? Are you actually friends? Or just
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you...
I'm sorry.
Just out of the rain and it...
Math. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go... Yeah, right. I have to get...
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Matisse. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope Saint Matisse makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Matisse makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Matisse. Is this about the questions again? A warehouse?
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. For it does. I don't really know anything. Uh-huh.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person. Huh? The bosses, man. Makes sense.
Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Look at yourself. That is the sign of a hustler. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. Can't say that. You shook him. Wasn't easy getting. He did. Yes, he did. Yeah. You're in the set. Sure. Are you rich? Get out of here. You're a poor man. The guardsman has set himself up one of those self-replicating. That on taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is every 98% of all your money. Here you go, hustler. Fight. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie. So, it seems the armor went to seminars. That's where the paper trail. Yes! That is the most recent. No, they work with sediments.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular...
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records.
This is a fun challenge for her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then. Not yet, but...
In the cabin, you see... A rusting con... You grab the handle and pull. The water lock starts moving.
All right, we can go to the coast.
peels off the bent iron posts of the swing.
In this yard?
He's assessing this.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a block obscure. For cheap. A black block.
On aerial photos, block obscures.
Practically, it's not an official term. Yes.
It's not meant as nagging.
We should move.
Banged-up motor carriage lies hot. It must be cold and lonely down there. The seawater has already started to remember the tire tracks in Martinez.
It appears to be so. I agree. We should definitely...
It is sudden. The motor carriage is properly stuck in a single day in the salt. The logo is too deep in the murky water.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet.
The estimate is correct.
Let's wait for the low tide and see what...
Great idea. Then we can get the thing a joyrider jacket.
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the hinges creak under your weight. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter.
Yes, it does. Let me think about it.
Spit flies from your mouth. The lieutenant must think.
That's right.
He's gloating at you, with his lips puckered. You hear this. Okay. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on it. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
My dad and mom are both half sailor.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived.
Yes. Why haven't?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, yes.
It's as if he knows what it stands for. Does he know something about that speed racer?
But it could also be
a massive pit. No, just no. Say no to this.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirly, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here. Of whom?
Probably. Try definitely.
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation, really. I'm afraid it will have to be there. That is very unlikely. You'd be not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But let's face it.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular. The lieutenant. There is also a fourth thing, more precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Worth a showing nationhood. police badge on which you see the photo of a man.
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card. You see a photo, a name, a rank. The man keeps winking at you with his but the badge is new. You used an old photo for 8, maybe 10 years. Why do you use the badge in
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Well, it's a wartime name.
A name like armor.
At least to make your acquaintance.
He's not going to call you Harrier. The badge in your hands.
Lieutenant W. Freighter. The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice. Thus there are many reasons one, and sometimes they just put
heavy-duty case-solving machine.
Decantage is the hierarchical system.
The countdown.
The lowest rank is junior officer. Kings like satellite officer.
The long and short of it is,
you are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite. My pleasure.
Such a small yet precious.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamra.
The numbers are not there for good measure. They have an administrative book.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank. A new badge usually comes with a new rank.
The case created a lot of edge. You're pretty sure a lot can happen in 4 months.
Yes, it's the designation of your priest. It's a tough state.
It's no wonder you are like you are.
But then again, it's a legend.
Roberts, Feuerbach, and you, the badge in your hand. Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
Huh? Sarcastic self-pity. I understand this.
Think of it as a salvation. You have a home somewhere. worn and beaten.
You can revisit the...
You're not sure about the melody.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts. I still have a golden... Oh, welcome, police officer.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was... No, not you personally. He was born...
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Oh, the usual.
That's you, all right. A black owl licking your hook.
Maybe because your arms... Ah, look at me, Rem. Stay. Most people... That said, if I won't charge you for it, take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the Elysium. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you.
He's a little relieved, should he? This...
Just us. This is pretty much...
The place is so pornographically poor. It's not...
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. An old military... After the... Now the area, the Goodwill ran out. Well, there's Lillian and her... And then there's the drums. Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Here, for you, no officer. The other...
She nods, wincing.
Not much. There's the abandoned church. The door. Some things...
So, they don't hold services?
No.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins. An apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of... I don't know exactly. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed. What? Used, and now you know everything there is to know. Me? Now it's your turn, Mr. These things happen occasionally. Don't worry. Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says. A deal with who? It's the debarder, you know, isn't it? Thought so. So what do the Clare brothers want this time? Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till she's right over there. The dark-haired woman, leaning over the railing. Yes.
She's not impressed by a cop running errands for a local bigwig.
Hi, officer. Anything I can help you with? The name is Lillian.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Let's see. Who are you looking for? I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate? Aha! Like Snow, two odd guys have been wandering around. Right. Not only...
Oh, you're getting it. And it...
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that... Yeah, I'm not really looking... Wish I could help you with that, but I...
She seems genuinely sorry for not...
Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves. I sell the fish. Sometimes I also walk.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're... This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Wood, pieces, bottles, drugs.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
Don't have any.
You could use a hit right about now. Any hit, really. Feel that itch in your hands?
Are you? What a nice idea.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
He has a pen and everything. Here you go. You're welcome. Oh? Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Unfortunately, the factory sold... Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when it's a regular mass. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. No, I'm afraid.
She refuses, but your word is the law. You are law.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned, guess.
If it is.
Gone. To the waves. Who knows? Now, before you tell...
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Us working folk don't have life to...
This is neither a touchy. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another. Better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Sure is. Hi.
No, we have no quarrel with it.
Good.
There's a moment's silence.
In time, when...
My prediction, it will be at least... The door has seen better days.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out after we are done with it.
The key turns with... On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. The water reflects back. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, stop, for crying out loud. You're gonna cut your... There's no way to salvage this. Your hand refuses to move another millimeter. A small trickle of blood runs down your cheek. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it. The door with. You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum. Underneath all, with a confident flourish, you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line? Indeed, to be honest, it does look very convincing, but it's not, and the document will be nullified if she disputes it. That means Everard will have to start over. All you need to do now is mail the signatures to Everard's accountant in La Delta.
mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Yes, I am. That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or... It's Lammy. He's my friend.
Lamby is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days.
Yes, very soft. Isn't he soft? It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you make it for the school.
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. Bye!
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his... This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his...
Lily's our mom.
The stone kicker. The other one laughs as wow, so intellectually stimulating.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. Sure, friend. You know it.
Don't mind old Rosemary here. He's a buffoon.
Oh, by amphetamine, I mean speed. Oi, that's what I said. Good, my man. Now, see, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. You know what's crazy, actually?
He's finding it difficult to focus his walk.
What?
Keep him talking.
This guy. Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules of him up. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. It really isn't. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. The idiots left me alone in there. Like 3 cans of this 2 I already sucked.
Don't say it. Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside you, in all fairness.
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not? 3 real and it's yours.
Well done. You got it. That's a much more reasonable price right there.
Just make sure to enjoy...
If you drink this, then you die. That's a fact.
Here you go, friend.
That is unhygienic and dangerous.
Unhygienic. This stuff... Oh, yes, bought cigarettes.
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Of course.
He has long forgotten what you were talking about.
In the...
The noxious odor emanating from...
Don't you call her?
Right. You might...
Abigail.
You're not going to get anything out of it. Never thought you'd see some...
Don't call Abigail. Don't you fucking call... Don't.
Hey, it's good to see you. So what's happened? Yeah.
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel.
I know what things aren't going super well.
It did doom spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good...
It's you. Your Tequila Sunset. We've met before.
No, you sure don't.
Maybe. You look like you want to know how to keep... Hey, let's not jump ahead of... You got here on Friday to sell the case. Word on the street...
It is, oh yeah, the lieutenant's brow.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink. Nothing. One moment we...
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality. Anyway, there was sounded like what we saw was a sight. The time hath come for tequila sunset. The end of your reality. We ran. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the...
In this way?
We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us hours. How they're beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you only knew.
You were pretty vague.
No one's fucked.
It seemed pretty painful. Beside your gun and your badge. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too. That's a big one. Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach.
You told us that they were a bunch of... No specifics, though. Yeah, you seemed... I'd rather not get into the details. You kept apologizing. You also kept pausing to knock... It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. We are saving... Nice! Okay, so now it's a... Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. It depends.
The gleam in his eyes, and you might get scammed here.
I don't want it, man. I need it. So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me. Interesting.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that? Don't call.
Shut up, guys. I was once a reasonably... I used the profits from my agency to find... I developed the paradigm. Worked within the paradigm. 22 full-time employees. An all-star team. A potentially historical set of individuals. It did. With my trusty Sansaric tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded. His eyes are your eyes.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front. I was halfway done with my usual lap. I made my way back home, and naturally the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass. Reality was looking rather grim, so I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I rang my neighbor. People are naturally weird just then, but when I anyway, so now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you... Tequila, I've thought of...
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense. Yeah, but what matters is that it's...
Truly, he has the soul of an artist.
Good fucking question, Tequila. Now I can... My agency. I was...
If it sounds like it makes no sense.
Well, you know, sex sells. That's the first rule of advertising. Maybe you're right. Who knows? What? Pretty nice.
Good God. It's randomized trials also found liquor. And then there's the smell.
Wow, you're lucky.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. Tequila, say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old... Yeah, exactly. If I knew where I lost... Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask my fellow
Hey, Tequila!
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary.
I thought he was a cool...
Don't crook.
And this is Ab. I'm all ears, Tequila. What?
Hey, Spiral Boy!
Don't crook.
Shut up, guys. I was once a reasonably high net worth, so you don't. I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift. Cottonmouth is keeping my tongue imprisoned. You too,
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street before you, a thoroughfare, chemically sweetened. The road is smooth and motley. A tub warm with water, white with soap. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more. Craters popped the surface. Children played in them until every truck's full of. There's one bump on the road. Tragedy comes from the wheels. The wind moves the aerosol. A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable. Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you end of tone? Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre? So nice of you to find the time to call me. I get so lonely. Even the animals have died. Are you sure you're here?
Her voice, you get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you, to your relief. You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling. Still again. Seriously. Someone with a...
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, you're electricity. No, what you are is a surprise. Get his wife on the phone.
Who is this? Who the fuck do you think you are talking to me like that? Very funny ass.
Phone disconnected.
And Mikhail, no? You, officer. Nice to meet you. Yes, hypertext. Oh, yes. So, Mikhail? No, I can't. Mikhail's...
The man speaks in the art.
But
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys it.
Aha! What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electric.
It looks old.
That's not surprising. They started still. It was here, which is a...
Elysium.
Indeed. Unfortunately, all of this was built by Felt, even aboard war. Well, yes.
A pleasure.
Yes. But of course, what? No.
Pick your brain.